Cunningham. And it's the chosen one in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Šarić in at the 5, roaming the paint. And recent news, GA, MP winning Rookie of the Month honors, silencing the doubters, wouldn't you say?
Well, you think back to the beginning of the season, there were many who questioned MP's dedication to the game. He certainly answered those questions with this award.
And Greg, some players say they watch the standings, others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to a bye.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After the missed 3 from Dario Šarić. Paul against Jackson. Crowder. And Grant sends it back. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
There's the laser focus of CP3. Takes contact, still delivers the mail.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now, here's Cunningham. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. And for the first time, Greg, in his career, MP was named NBA Player of the Month.
And with all the talent in our league, Player of the Month is a really hard honor to earn. So enjoy it, MP.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now, here's Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's denied. Outside Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Jackson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Booker the pass to Paul. Over Cunningham. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Pass to the chosen one. Bridges with the steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Bay pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against Portland. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Cunningham. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
See why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry it.
He can put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
On the floor for Detroit, Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Josh Jackson, and it's the chosen one, and it's center.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just wanted more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
And that one drops. The chosen one's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Šarić. The rebound by the chosen one.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon it early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions, you know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a bone to defenders, and it's about time.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Cunningham looking it over. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. No good from the chosen one. Suns trail by 19.
Detroit foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Lyles checked in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Offensive rebound. Up and in from the low block.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Shot clocking. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Saric in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. Here's the chosen one. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Grant.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's the chosen one. It doesn't go for him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Paul outside. It's tipped.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Now, here's Cunningham, covered by Saric. Chalk up 2 there. The chosen one's got 8 here in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been quiet so far. Still no. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that. But you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
On the floor for Detroit, Miles out there with the chosen one. Then there's Grant. Then there's Hayes. And it's Magruder in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Johnson. Outside Crowder. The pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot.
It's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's the chosen one, and they pick up 2. The chosen one's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The feed to Sharge. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Sorry, he's such a great player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunities.
The chosen one, and he uses the glass on the layup. The chosen one's got 25 points in the game.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
The 10-footer. Again, Phoenix.
And Paul understands when he should look to score inside. His basketball IQ is just off the charts.
Here's the chosen one, defended by Crowder. The chosen one passes to Hayes. Here's Magruder. Here's the chosen one. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. The chosen one's got 16 here in the second half. Now here's Paul, covered by Hayes. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot's good from Paul.
What confidence from an accomplished veteran. Now, Paul, he doesn't need much space to shoot from mid-range.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Grant the pass to the chosen one. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the chosen one.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
No good from the chosen one. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Crowder. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The line for Phoenix.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Sharks, that's good.
You got to respect the interior game of Sark. I mean, Solid using his size to his advantage down there.
Detroit with the ball. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. To the inside and taken away by Johnson. Crowder against Grant. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's Payton. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Craig Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.